View the following program in its entirety with Xfinity On Demand by selecting Get Local and choosing All HS Sports. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local.
You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Our one loss in the last 9 years in the conference has been to Lyons Township, so they're more than capable of beating us and running the table and winning the conference.
Coach Hetlett obviously has done an unbelievable job over many years, a couple state titles and deep runs in the playoffs, and they've dominated this conference. The intensity and the pressure that they put on you on both sides of the ball is very, very impressive. I mean, Glenbard West sets the standard there.
We need to make sure we continue to take care of the football on our side, on the offensive side of the ball, and do what we do best, and that's moving the chains. And those 3 or 4 yard gains turn into 8 or 9 or 10 yard gains in the second half, and then we start breaking them. So we need to do that.
Certainly with Glenbard West, the margin for error is pretty slim. You can't make a lot of mistakes. You got to control the football. You got to, not turn the ball over. If you want to have a chance to beat them in the fourth quarter, you've got to be ready to play a full 48 minutes.
We'll be a packed house, 2 big dogs going at it. It should be an outstanding game, and I know we're definitely looking forward to it.
Welcome to Glen Ellen, everybody, for the CN100 Game of the Week today from the shores of Lake Ellen. It's Lyons Township against Glenbard West. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney, along with my Hall of Fame partner, Jack McInerney, for one of our favorite locations to call high school football games, Dushan Field here at Glenbard West. A matchup today, Jack, of 2 undefeated teams. But it's been a long time since Glenbard West lost a conference game. The last team they lost to was Lyons Township 6 years ago.
Well, it's a big game for both teams, as you mentioned. And, of course, Chad Hetlett will put that up on the bulletin board that the last team to beat them was Lyons Township when they were both undefeated. But the other part of that is this is really the meat of the schedule. There are 4 teams in the West Suburban Silver that are still undefeated. 2 of them here today, and then the other 2, both these teams have yet to play them. So this is really the start of the very tough part of that schedule.
Glenbard West, the last few years, since they've had their rise to prominence as one of the top high school programs in the state of Illinois, they don't dodge anybody. They opened up the season by beating Bolingbrook. They, as you mentioned, have all these tough games coming up, but really Chad Hetlett has installed a mindset here of not just conference titles, but we want to be playing for a state championship every year, and they are the defending 7A champs.
Well, he had a great run for the last 5 years, and they're one of the football teams that have a great winter program as far as the weights and conditioning in the summer, the same thing. But they produce at the lower levels. They stay in the same system, and those kids learn the program, and they learn the attitude and philosophy of the varsity, and that's why it just pays off in the long run.
Bryant throws, end zone, has a man, it's caught. Touchdown Lyons Township, Howard Willis.
What a nice throw and what a nice concentration catch right there. You can see where he lays it up. He knows he's going there. Just a slight pump fake. Excellent throw right in the corner, right on the pylon. Almost a back shoulder throw. That little pump right there was to get that defensive back to hesitate for just a step, and that's all he needed.
Rollout. Into the end zone, touchdown. Philstrom grabs it. Glenbard West can chop the lead in half with the extra point.
Excellent call right there. Dramatic reason why that running game is so effective, and then it gives the effectiveness back to the passing game. You run the little bootleg, show play in one direction, fake one way. Everybody slides there, comes back with a little bootleg action, wide open to the tight end coming back across. Good play right here. You can see him coming across the top of your screen. He just dumps it in with good pressure. But that's exactly what they needed. No panic, good drive, back in the ball game.
Bryant on 1st down and 10. He'll swing it out, gets it into the hands of Fisher. He'll have a 1st down. He's down the sideline. Fisher is into the end zone. Touchdown from 40 yards out, and it's a 3-touchdown lead for Lyons Township.
What a well-designed football play. Just nothing more but than a flare screen for the most part, as opposed to a bubble screen. He gets down the sideline, and the key was the blocking at the point of attack. You can see how he goes back. The block right there is the crucial block that allows him to get to the sideline. Turns the speed on, gets down the sideline and into the end zone. Is this an insurmountable lead for Glenbard West? We're going to find out real soon.
Roll out by Brady, chased out of the pocket, dumped off, and it's caught by the big guy, Mickey Brown. Mickey Brown, 6'3", 305, living the lineman's dream. He makes a pick, and he had a chance to run it back a little bit.
Ay, 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 ay.
I'm telling you, folks, this was a bullet from about 5 yards away. I don't know if he caught it or if it just stuck to him.
Well, what happened is he actually dropped backside. You can see him right here. He's underneath that route. That's a heck of a play for a big guy. Wow, 305 pounds, 6'3". You can see he drops underneath the back coming out. Bingo, right there. What an athlete.
That is a great play.
Oh!
The only
Touchdown.
way you can lose the game is to turn it over, and they did. Hang on, folks. A fumble recovery by Luke Favia. And now you got an onside kick coming with 2:29 to go.
What a play. Only in high school football. High snap, what a bounce, right into him. He's in midair when he catches it, and he lands in the end zone for a touchdown. Glenbard West.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.